We're going to find the area today of combined rectangles. In other words, it's an irregular shape, but we can break it up in a couple of rectangles. And we're still going to use the basic formula, area equals base times height. The only thing we'll do is we'll find the area of this rectangle, then we'll find the area of this rectangle, and then we're going to add the two areas to give us the combined area of the two rectangles. One way of doing it would be to count the squares. And if I started counting, and here we have the division we made, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 squares on top. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 25 squares on the bottom. Add them up, 75 square meters. 75 square meters. That's just basically counting. Now, if the sides were in the hundreds, it would be very, very difficult to count. So, we'd have to use a different kind of formula. The other way to do it is, we're going to use multiplication. We'll use the formula for area. Area equals base times height. We'll get that for the rose garden. We'll get that for the herb garden. And then we'll add them up. So if we remember, it was 10. 10 here. 5, 5, 5. When we broke it up into this rectangle, we got 5 times 10. 10 the base, 5 the height, 50 is the total area. 50. Then we had the bottom, which is 5, this length, plus the base. 5 times 5 equals 25. Then we'll add those two up, give you 75 square. And since we do not have here, I think it was meters, square meters. 75 square meters. We'll try this one now. This is a word problem. We got Gray is laying down some carpet inside a space. I'm sorry, a carpet in a space outside of his laundry room. The diagram shows where the carpet will go. The space is made of combined rectangles. What is the area? Here's the question. Remember, guys, find the question that we got to answer. What is the area of the carpeted space? So again, I make my dotted line. I have now two rectangles. We know how to do area of a rectangle. A equals base times height. Let's look at the bottom one first. A equals 20 times, to here, we don't want 18, we want 14. Let's do a little mental math here. 2 times 14 is 28, and we just add the zero. 280 square feet. Then we have our next rectangle. Again, area equals base times height. We don't want 20. This time we just want 16 times, we don't want 18 again, we just want 4. 16 times 4 is 64. 64 square feet. Now what do? We add them together. 280 plus 64, 344 square feet. What is the area to be carpeted? The area to be carpeted is 344 square feet. Let's look at this problem here. This time, again, we'll use multiplication and then we add. So remember, it'll be, we'll see what it is here. Here is square A, letter A. And this one is 14 by 4. So 14 times 4 is 56. This one here is 16. Not 20. This one we're not even using. 16 times 18. 18 base of 16 gives you 288. And these are all square feet. Square feet. 16 times 18 is 288. 56 plus 288 equals 344. 344 square feet. We can also use subtraction. We will now make a big rectangle of the whole area. First thing we got to do is figure out what is the area of the total rectangle, including the space that's missing here. I'm going to fill it in, and it will be 18 times 20. 14 is to here, but we want the total height. 18 times 20, 360 square feet. Square feet. Then we're going to find out what this area is here. This is 4 feet by 4 feet. See this arrow pointing to this part and this part? 4 feet by 4 feet. 4 times 4 equals 16. 16 square feet. So we have 360, the total area, minus the 16. Let's take out this little piece. 16 square feet will give you 344 square feet. Now that we know how to figure out area using addition or subtraction.